Hello, good morning. Morning. Welcome in. I hope everyone's well. Happy Thursday. I thought I was supposed to be streaming later, but I thought I'd just come on this morning because I don't know. It's just took a wee notion. So here I am, and things started off great. Got the sim, sorted out, loaded in, ready to go, and then crashed the desktop. so I've just updated the stream title, and I'm coming off the beta because I'm having a few issues with the beta at the moment. It just keeps crashing on me. For sim freezes, sound blips, a few other bits and pieces. So we'll give this another go on the public release in 24, and if that doesn't work, then we'll jump into 2020. But for about the last week or two, the only flights I've been able to do are in 2020. To be honest with you, it's been a bit of a pain in the arse, and the sim's just downloaded. Everything's just sorted itself out there, but it needs to do another update, which is kind of weird. So we'll wait for this to update. But yeah, happy Thursday. So nice sunny day in Melbourne today. We've got Anzac Day tomorrow, so it's a public holiday. I've been off this week. Been a pretty busy week for me, so today I think it's probably the first day where I can actually sit down, just relax and do fuck all. And nothing planned for tomorrow, and not much planned for the weekend, so I'm hoping to do a bit of streaming. So I haven't been on since I don't know, Saturday I think. So yeah, I thought I'll just give it. I've also moved things around as well, so I went and picked up a new Odyssey G9 yesterday, so I'm now using the OLED version for me, which means I've now got, I had this screen over here. It used to be an OLED screen. I've moved that over here. I've now got the sim. It's in a different layout. So previously I had basically the top screens was the streaming PC and the bottom screens was the gaming PC, but I've now got the gaming PC in front of me and the streaming PC on my left. So I've just moved things around a little bit, so it'll take me a little bit to get used to it, where everything is. But yeah, it's good. The OLED's the way to go. Like the OLED colors and fucking quality is just unbelievable. Like there's a massive difference between the screens. But anyway, right. So the plan for today, welcome in Disco, good to see you, mate. And I tested out. I flew your livery from in the A380 in 2020 from Belfast to Boston the other day. There's a couple of little tweaks we've got to make to it, but it's looking pretty good, mate. It's looking very, very good. I also had a problem last night with the A380 trying to get out of Boston and go back to Belfast, and yeah, I don't know, there's something going on with my controls and stuff. It wasn't recognizing controls. But on the way out it was fine. So anyway, I gave up on it. That's why I fuck this. So I'm having a few issues with both sims at the minute. That's really a pain in the ass. It's just so buggy, so fucking buggy. But what do you do? And look, if things start to really fucking shit the bed, then I'll just go play Red Dead or something. Right, so the plan for today is I'm going to do the New Zealand. I started the New Zealand tour last week in the ATR in 2020. I do fancy flying a 24 today. So we're gonna do the. I forgot to hit start on last week on the Newsky app when we were doing that flight. So we're gonna do. I'm going to redo those flights. So it was like New Zealand to Rotorua, and I think we got as far as Nelson. I think it was a handcrafted airport. It was a little belter, sort of in the middle of nowhere in New Zealand. So we're going to redo that, but I'm going to do it in the I want to do it in the A400 because I'm only where am I? About 20 flights away from. Well, I say only about 20 flights away from the type rating if I continue to fly it the way I'm flying it. So that's kind of the idea. Morning, Pogsy. Yeah, I just took a notion to come on with, and then I've had a crash, so it's now done an update. Yeah, just taking those to come on because I haven't been on the last wee while, and I just started, and also I'm redoing a flight or a couple of flights I did last week, so it's kind of like a repeat stream live, if that makes sense. But I was just saying there, I'm having all sorts of problems with the fucking both sims. So 24 is the beta is freezing and crashing on me, so I'm coming off that now. Also, and it's really intermittent as well. And then also, I cannot get a fucking third-party aircraft to load into 24. Just can't do it. Won't work for me. So I think I'm gonna have to reinstall or something. And then the other thing is on 2020, it's been okay. It's been fine. However, last night when I was trying to fly the A380, even though I did a flight on it the other day, it was perfectly fine. And just for context, 2020 got an update the other day too, by the way. So every time they update this fucking thing, they fucking break it. Stupid cunts. But when 2020, when I was in the A380, it basically, the controls stopped working, so I restarted it, and then it started working. And then it was getting all sorts of WASM issues, like for fuck's sake. So I gave up on it. So we'll see how this goes. I was set up there, everything was good to go, and then just after I hit start stream, I went to update the sim brief and fucking crashed them. Just up playing Formula 1. Oh yeah, yeah, they're constant. They really are. So if this doesn't go, if this doesn't work, or work out, I'm gonna fucking, we'll do something else. How was Formula 1? Is it worth it? Is the question. So yeah, so as I said, it is worth it. Okay, I'll check it out. Good with that wheel. Yeah, okay, I might check it out. I'm not really, I kind of go through phases. So I'm not really in the mood for driving sims at the minute, but the way this thing's going, I might have to be. You know what I mean? And if I am going to do the driving sim, I've got it set up over there. I need to move it. Or just pull it in. Yeah, fucking bet they are. Especially on the rig as well. Probably won't be as bad for me on the desk, but on the rig, I'm sure it'll be a cool idea. So I need to set up my Moses stuff on this PC. I haven't done that yet. I need to get that going, and then give that a go. So I changed my monitor yesterday. I went and picked up an OLED G9. So I'm now on the OLED version. I've moved things around as well, as in I got rid of, so the two screens on my left, I got rid of those. I put in the 34-inch, the 1440, which was up here, and then this one is now a 34-inch OLED, which was over here. That's the old G9 sitting there. I'm gonna sell that. And then I've moved the configuration around as well from what screen does what perspective. So the OLED's fucking lovely. Like, it's much nicer. There's a little bit more room as well because it's not as curved. But yeah, so I've got the two OLEDs are now the gaming PC in front of me, and then the streaming PC is over here, so it's a little bit different. So I just have to get used to where everything is. So I do. Right, this is almost done. We've only got 2 gig to go. Although strange though, it's updated twice in a row, which doesn't make much sense. Either way, it's set up for Formula 1. All the settings are so good. So there's a profile you can download for it. I downloaded. Oh, I haven't actually downloaded it. I've got all the ATS stuff. I need to download that again. They were on a different drive. Might give that. I just googled it. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. How's all the pit house for Formula 1? Okay. Be so good. Yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know about Formula 1, but well, actually, how much is the Formula 1? It was on Steam. It's dear. Oh yeah. Steam and Game Pass. So it's on Game Pass. Is it on CD keys? Are you going to use Newsky traffic or MSF S24 traffic? Neither. Where is search? Search. No, store. Alright. I was watching your man again yesterday, by the way. He was funny last night. Tom, whatever was it? Tom F1 or whatever his name was. Look at me, it's $100. $100. Holy shit. 120 for the Champions Edition. Fuck me. I might look at it later. Give it a wee go off. Give it a wee go off stream maybe. Get it on Game Pass. Well, yeah, of course. No copy of CD keys. Yeah, I'll go on Game Pass. Right, almost done with this. Yeah, I might give it a wee blast later if it's on Game Pass. See what it's like. Failed to renew your Game Pass subscription. What? Update. That's odd. Failed to renew your Game Pass subscription. What? It hasn't failed since 2007. Why is it failing now? Oh, it's updating. That's fine. Hang on. Right, Flight Sim's starting up now. Oh, for God's sake. Your game needs an update again? No, it doesn't. So look at this, it's just stuck. It's the third time it's done this now. No, I'm not doing that again, fuck off. Hang on, Xbox is now updating. Fuck me. Right. Okay. Update available. Okay. Update in progress. It's updating this again. Jesus Christ. Fucking unreal. So I hope Microsoft watches shit. Like, you know what I mean? This is a joke. Constant fucking issues for a $300 game. What a fucking disgrace. Should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Both Microsoft and Asobo. Make your screen bigger. Make my main screen bigger. Why? The main screen's pretty big, mate. It goes this far. You know what I mean? Oh, it was because everything was over there. Done a race, qualified. I think this is P1, and led the whole race to beat checkered flag, and that put me to 9th, right? 19th. So you led the whole race. It was up because of penalties. I can't believe this is updating again. This is crazy. Fucking hell! I might change my stream title to "Doing Nothing." I didn't hear them receive penalties. Yeah, you must have got hit by loads of penalties. It's the only thing that would explain it. Why 24 CTT? Because I downloaded a free thing from the marketplace. Yeah, Tony had a CTT last night as well. It's definitely something. It's fucked, mate. It's just fucked. So, it's really bad at the minute actually. After these, like the last week or two, has been exceptionally bad for me. Both sims. Going to bed. No worries, folks. Thank you, mate. Yeah, it's been exceptionally bad. So let's see, where's Formula 1? F1 it's called, isn't it? Yeah, happy days. Okay, pass. That's great. What's wrong with this here? Update, sign in. It's not letting me sign in now. Fuck me. That's another Microsoft bug as well. I don't know if anyone else gets that whenever I log in to or try to sign in. So you click on there, like, so it just disappears. So what I gotta do is go to Edge and then put it in there. Okay. I guess a Firefox browser issue though, rather than Microsoft, to be fair. Right, let's see. Well, that's the wrong card. Why did that change? I must have changed that. Interesting. Weird. Right, where are we at here with this fucking update? Oh, that's a code. Gotta go to Dennis. Yep, no worries. 2020's had a seat as well. I think that latest update has caused a few issues because there was an update for both Sims. Whatever it was. Right, that's not done. Close that. You can go away. You can go away. This is still downloading. Let me just see if we can start the sim. Hang on. Okay, that's better. Here we go. Fucking hell. That's the other thing too. It used to take 11-12 seconds for the game to launch. It's now taking about 30. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I need a fresh install. I'm not sure. There you are, 35 seconds, 36 seconds. Jib job. How are you, mate? That was almost 40 seconds for launcher. Isn't that crazy? Jib job, good to see you, mate. We're just loading back in. We had a crash to desktop and then we had several updates to do there. So hopefully this is it fixed now. Doubt it though. So we're gonna take the I want to take the A400 around New Zealand, but whether we end up doing that or not, it's gonna be a different story. You know what I mean? I hope you're well, mate. I was listening in on Pog stream. Alright. Pog streaming. He's way to bed now. No, he's streaming. Right. Let's have a look. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll update Newsky now because we'll be way over our time, so we can delete that out. Let's go and find the awards. So pretty much absent for a good week plus. So have I, mate. I've been busy doing stuff, rebuilding computers, changing stuff around. Today and tomorrow, I think it's probably the first 2 days I'm going to sit and do nothing. Which I'm looking forward to. Right, here we go. Awards. Right, New Zealand tour. So cargo. And let's go A400. And we'll set our departure with Zulu. So 0026. Let's set 0045 because it's 20 minutes. Book that in. Right. and then we'll start that when the time is right. Sim brief. No worries, Jib Job. Thanks for luck. Right, everything's loading up. Okay. So we're now off the beta. We're now back to the public release, and let's hope that let's hope it goes okay. Where's the flight plans? I haven't posted one. But basically we're going. The first flight is from. I should update that. The first flight is from Auckland to Rotorua. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's how I'm saying it. So it's NZ. It'll be up in the banner here. NZRO. And our call sign is UPR 079U. The wee banner's updated there in the top left of the screen. Right, start that. Let's go free flight. That should all be fine. NZ AA. We're going to load into the cargo ramp. Alright, here we go. Jesus, look at this. Fuck me. Back for like 20 minutes. Welcome back, Disco Moth. Alright, it's trying to load. It's trying to load. Just taking a while on it. UltraWide Simulator, don't know yet. Ask Microsoft or ask Asobo. What would be my answer on that? I haven't done anything to break it. You know what I mean? I haven't changed anything. Everything's been working fine, and then they sent down a couple updates and they fuck it all up, basically. It's a bit like Nvidia and their fucking drivers. So we've been going for 34 minutes and we haven't even fucking loaded in yet. It's fucking pathetic. So if this doesn't work, we'll give 2020 a try, and if 2020 doesn't work, then we're going to do something else. We'll maybe download. Well, yeah, we could download Formula 1. Give it a go. Actually, no, I'll set that up properly. We'll just do Red Dead or something. So, fucking take note, Asobo. Take note, Microsoft. You fucking cunts. Fix your shit. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you what, the problem's not on my side. Fucking no chance. There we go. It's loading in now. So let's see how far we get. So this is where we were before. Alright. See how stuttery and jittery it is loading in as well. Like that's always been the case for me though. But this is really bad at the minute, right? Don't know why that's on. Live weather on, thank you. Alright. Okay, so setting it down a little bit now. So let's see. Right, let's get into it. Everything seems to be okay. Right, that's that fucking noise sensitivity is wild, by the way.
Meters.
Alright, let's go. Let's get all this shit on. Go away. Alright, let's do a quick setup. So nav on, APU, lights, emergency lights, start the APU. I'm gonna remind me to hit start flight on Newsky. I'm gonna do it at the last possible second though in case there's a problem again. So set the barrel. Sim briefs in, so we're going from let me just bring this up as well. Auckland to Rotorua, I think it is. So it's the same flight we did last week in the ATR. It's just we're going to do it in the A400 this week because I don't know if the ATR is working 24. And we're also redoing the flights because I forgot to hit start last week on Newsky, so I wanted to fix that up. Alright, landing system's on. Altitude is going to be about 20,000. So set that. Set all that. Landing system. Import. There we go. Right, so we've got 27.4, 99.0, and 7.4. That doesn't seem right to me. That doesn't seem right to me. Let me just check this. Hang on. That seemed like the old profile. Let's see what it's giving us here. Edit. Airframe. No, it's right airframe. Okay, we'll take it then. Alright, that's good. Right, let's go flight plan. So we're going from. That hasn't loaded, so try it again. Fucking hell, now fucking Navigraph's not working. Forget to do an update or something. What's that up there? What the fuck's it doing up there? Fucking stupid thing. I have moved a few things around, so things are opening in weird places until I sort that out. But Navigraph is just not loading for some reason. Import, and go. Okay, that's it now. Ah, that's better. Right, runway 5 right. And our SID, which is not loading at the minute, this just... Oh, it has now. It's Holly 3Q. That one. Alright, and that goes disco. Let's get rid of that. Let's go arrival 36. And we're on the circa... I picked 36. 36. Arnav Sulu, and we're on the Circ 3B. Insert that. Check for discos. Looks okay. Clear all this shit. Fucking hell. Alright, and then we want to go to where is it? Fuel. Right, zero fuel weight was 99.0, wasn't it? 99.0. Ah, fucking wrong button. 99.0. Enter. And then we've got 27.4 for center of gravity. And our block fuel is 7.4. Okay. Performance, set that. And I think we're good. Right, everything's aligned. That's all sorted. Happy days. APU can come on. We're gonna put our beacon. Actually, leave our beacon off for a wee second. Let's start the flight on Newsky now. So that we're looking good. Right. So flight started. Put that down here, out of the way, and we're looking good. Okay. Right. No worries. Tony, good morning. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Having all sorts of dramas, Tony, as per usual, with this fucking simulator. But here we are. We're on the ground in Auckland in the mighty A400, one of my favorites. I'm now on the public release version of the sim, because I had a crash and a freeze and all sorts of stuff happening on the beta. So yeah, so we're going to we flight around New Zealand, and that's that going. So what else do I need to do? Let's get Volanta and let's get a text going as well. Evaletta text, just for fun, because I haven't used that yet. Start tracking. That was good fun last night. Like, that was funny. So what you don't know is me and Nifty were in voice, and I was saying to Nifty, I said, "Here, Nifty, ask him how do you pronounce Avelatex or Elevate X." Fucking brilliant. I need to move my camera over. It's too far away. Anyway, I'll fix that later. Right. What was the other thing I was going to run? Volanta's running this. That is too. Not that one. That one. That one. And that one. Okay. Right, I think everything's going. Fuck me, how much stuff you gotta run this thing. I wonder why we're having crashed desktops. Okay, beacon, nav lights are on, APU's on, beacon come on, because we're gonna start on stand. External power off, chocks and GPU away. And let's go for a start. So we'll start with number 4. Let's go. TCAS can come on before I forget it, and the weather predictions. Let's you know what? Let's just start. Let's just start. Wait. Right. I don't think there's going to be any traffic here because I've got it all turned off at the moment, so we'll just leave it off. I think I actually know what might be causing my crash, my sim to crash, and if it is, I'll be very disappointed. I might run FSLTL on the next flight, but for the first flight, we'll just leave all that shit off to see what, in case we have more CTVs. Right, flaps 1, and just make sure my rudder's working. Yep. Let's get all this stuff on. What else do we need to do? I think that's it. So our departure time was, or is, oh, I can't remember. What was it? Was it now? Might be now. Let's go. Noticeable improvement. How's the monitor look? Yes, mate. So I'll tell you what I've done. So basically this, oh, you can't see it. Hang on. So this screen here is the old G9, right? It is I'm gonna sell it. So I've got a few things I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna get rid of a few things because I'm just got too much shit. Got too much stuff. So did I put taxi lights on? No, I didn't. Taxi lights. Jesus. So first of all, a couple of things to say. Number one, the picture quality and the OLED is incredible. So what happened was I got over here. I had a 34-inch OLED, which was the G8, and I was using it for work, and it's also a TV. So I was sitting watching TV, and I was like, fuck it. And then I found myself, it was annoying looking over there anyway, basically. Oh, if I've turned the wrong way, have I? I have. So So I'll move that OLED over here up to where the other 34
Fuck
inches
yourself,
was.
and fuck you, and fuck you,
And then-
and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you as
I've
well.
moved that screen over here, and I've taken those two screens out. So there was two 27-inch curved fucking screens here, right? They're gone. I've now got the 34-inch there. Zaki, good morning. How are you, mate? Good to see you. So what I've done is, so first of all, the G9 OLED is great, right? It's actually flatter, so it's not as curved. But funny enough, because it's not as curved, it actually feels bigger. It feels wider because it's a bit more flat. So but the picture quality is just fucking insane. Like, it's ridiculous. So I've basically got two OLEDs from a gaming PC now, and I've got this little wee monitor screen down the bottom, and I've taken the other screen out, and then I've got my streaming PC's on my left hand side now. I don't know if I told you, I rebuilt the streaming PC. So my streaming PC is my old gaming PC. So what is this conversation? I've just arrived. I'm talking about so what I've done, Saki, is I went and picked up a OLED G9 yesterday. So I've now got the old G9, which I've taken out and put it over here. It's over there, me. So I've got so I've swapped them around because I wanted to get, well, I wanted to do it for a while, and then I had to move that one, and I had to move a lot of things around, right? So it all looks the same, but it's configured differently. What's the model of the OLED? So the G9 and G8, Samsung G9, Samsung G8, and they're both the 240Hz versions. Not as curved and bigger. No, it's still the same. It's still the same size, as in 49-inch, but because the curve isn't as pronounced, it feels bigger. It's also very sleek looking. Like it's it's just a nicer screen, a better design and stuff as well. It's a lot lighter. Like, when I say a lot lighter, I mean it's a lot lighter. But it's nice. So I've now got one screen over here, one screen up here, and one screen down here. That's the streaming PC. And then I've got the two OLEDs for the gaming PC, and I've got just like a little wee monitor screen here as well. And that's it. I'm going to get rid of this one, so that's coming out entirely. And I'm going to sell the G9. I've got two G7s, two 27-inch G7s curved as well, which I'm going to sell. And I'm going to build an AMD 9800X3D MSI Carbon X870E computer or PC, and sell that as well. It'll have 64 gig of RAM. It'll have I think I'm going to put a 1000 watt PSU in it, and it'll be in a Corsair 4000D case with a 4070 Super. So I'm gonna sell that as well. So because I ended up with fucking extra boards and extra parts and all sorts of shit when I bought this new PC, because I got them to do a deal. So what I said to them was, can you give me can you throw a board in for me? And they did, and then they threw the wrong board in. They threw in the AMD board instead of the Intel board. And then I called them back and said, "You give me the AMD board, so can you either give me an 8800 chip for it, or swap the board out for an Intel thing?" And he went, "I'll just give you the chip." Okay, sweet. So that was handy. And then so now I find myself with a 12900K, an Intel 690, so that's a bit old. I've also got an MSI Carbon X870E plus an AMD 9800 Ryzen, all without a home. So I need to put them in a case, build that up. So I've got a few things to get rid of. So I'll spend the next probably couple of days sorting that out. And then what else did I do? Oh yeah, I rebuilt the old streaming PC, the old gaming PC, and converted it into a streaming PC. So my streaming PC now has a 4090 in it. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like a backup PC basically. So I've done that, and yeah, I think that's it. It's been a busy week, busy 2 weeks. It's been an expensive 2 weeks, but it's been a busy 2 weeks too. And then of course I get all that sorted, and I've got nothing but fucking crashes and problems with the sim. I cannot get any third-party aircraft to load into 24 at all. I have to plan 2020. It's ridiculous. So very annoying, but I'm sure they'll fix it. I'm sure they'll fix it.
Right.
Right, here we go. And then I was supposed to stream last night, and my head was a bit sore. I wasn't feeling that great, so I just hadn't watched a couple streams instead. And then I was supposed to stream tonight, but I just fancy streaming now. Just something different. You know what I mean? Right, here we are. Here we go. Oh, he's still there. Oh, I've noticed with this plane as well. I'm getting, and I think it's only with this plane. It's hard to tell because I can't load any other planes. Get like audio pops. Sometimes it's really bad. Sometimes it's not as bad. It just depends. Dodgy Windows update. Fucking right, mate. Dodgy Windows update. You're not wrong there. Don't I know about that? Fucking hell. So I'll tell you what that Windows update did. So there was two things. So for last week, the week before, and it's probably important to point out, I was on 23, the 23H2 version of Windows, right? And it wanted me to go up to the 24H2 version, which I don't think, but it wasn't a feature update. That update for me, so I think that might have had something to do with it. But anyway, basically there was an update that happened and it rolled back, and it said it rolled back and everything was fine. I actually streamed after it rolled back, and then when I restarted the PC, like later on after the stream, it just, I'll tell you what happened. I lost control of my mouse and keyboard entirely, right? So there was no, the HID controller was fucked, and so I managed to get the keyboard control back, like briefly for a little while, but I couldn't get the drivers updated. So there was some sort of driver corruption or some sort of issue. So so I spent all day on last Sunday before sorting that out. That didn't work. Then after that, then I lost the keyboard control after fucking trying it. Couldn't reset Windows, none of that sort of shit, right? So that's why I went, fuck this. This is too much hassles, too much pain, and that's when I called what do you call them? The computer people on Monday in the morning. Just said I was on the phone back and forth all day, fucking negotiating, right? And they were very good. Like, they were very, very good. I have to say, I do a little bit of work with them through work and stuff. So they were looking after me. So I called them, and that's why I ended up going to the new build, right? And like, to be honest with you, I don't know if you remember, but around Christmas time I was thinking about doing like this sort of build anyway, and then I actually put myself off it and went, no, I don't need a fucking change, because I was happy with how my other PC was performing. Everything was great, and then obviously that happened. So basically what happened was the HID controller became fucked, and I was then literally left with an operating system on a drive that would not load in, right? It would load in and would get you to the main screen, but it wouldn't let you do anything, right? So that was that. So then I went to then I installed a new PC, all that sort of stuff. That was all fine, right? So we got that working, no problem, happy days. That PC I bought, by the way, it's actually a pre-built, but they just built it, and it's obviously good spec and whatever. So what I do with pre-builts is I go in and do all the BIOS stuff and do all that shit myself, take all their custom configurations off, because they had it overclocked and all that crap, right? I removed all that. So it took me a little while to sort that out. So I was all sorted out. Then I turned my attention to the streaming PC. And my old streaming PC, the problem with it was that it was where's the standards? So the old streaming PC, it was it only had a 750 watt PSU, right? So that was the first thing. The second thing was that I wanted to put the 4090 in it. Obviously, it wasn't gonna work. The streamer PC in its current with the 750 watt PSU was struggling to run USBs. Having a USB hub, and I actually had to remove it because it was like it was struggling with it. Right, the power supply wasn't good enough. So I do have a spare power supply that I could put in, which is I think it's 1000 watt or 1600 watt. I think I've got two actually. And I thought, okay, I can either put the spare power supply in, then put the 4090 into that case, which is a smaller case, and then just continue to run it the way it is. So that would be the simplest thing to do. But no, that's simple is not in my nature. So, oh fuck here, we're going the right way. Where are we going? Okay, we are going the right way. Let's not do that though, let's go direct. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, so that would have been the simplest way of doing it, but no, didn't want to do that. So what I did was, I went and got, and the reason why I done this because I still wanted to use my old gaming PC case, the radiator, and the power supply, which is a 1600 watt power supply in that, right? So I went and got the board. No, I didn't. What did I do? I went and got the what did I do? So I had a SAID 690 in there. I swapped the hard drives. Oh, that's what I did. I swapped the hard drives around, right? And I thought, okay, so I was going from an MSI machine to a gigabyte machine. So I thought I'll swap the hard drives around. So that's what I did. And I'm expecting, and I've done this before. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but you can do it. So I was expecting, right, if I swap the hard drives around, what I'll do is update all the drivers and chipset drivers, blah blah blah, right? Get that hard drive, you know, working or whatever, and then I can take it from there. Could I do that? Fuck no, right? So, I tried everything. Reset Windows, kept rolling back. The only thing I didn't do was reformat the whole thing, and I'm glad I didn't. But it wouldn't have made any difference. I couldn't get a fresh copy of Windows on. Nothing would work, right? So then I swapped the hard drives back out again for the old hard drive, and I was still getting that freeze on. And I'd done like loads of stuff, loads of changes in the config, whatever, to try and help it, right? So nothing worked. Then I put the old hard drive back in, and it was still getting that HID controller issue. So I was like, okay, there's something. Oh no, sorry, that's not what I did. What I did was I then changed the motherboard. That's what I did. So I got the MSI motherboard out of the old PC, put it into my old streaming PC, put it into the old gaming PC case, plugged everything back in, put the 4090 in, right? Had it all good to go, and then I was still getting the freeze with the HID controller, right? I was number one. I went, okay, that's a driver issue, which is now basically nuked that fucking drive, right? So I pulled that. So I pulled that out. I then put the MSI hard drive back in, right? I know it's fucking Tony, it's ridiculous. So I put the MSI hard drive back in, which is now the old streaming PC hard drive, right? So I put that back in, and I couldn't update anything. I couldn't update because it now burned. But to try and recap this a little bit, so the drive that has went back in again to the MSI board actually came from the old streaming PC, right? So it should be perfectly fine. But I had already updated with the gigabyte fucking driver, so I had to remove that. But I couldn't update anything. I couldn't do the graphics card. I couldn't do the chipset. I could do nothing, right? And I went, hang on, this doesn't make any sense now. It doesn't make any sense, right? Because I thought there was issues with the old 690 motherboard, and I'm now on a Z790 motherboard with the MSI, right? I went, something's not right here. So I thought, okay, there's only one thing it could possibly be. It's got to be the processor. So I took the processor out. So that was my 14900K, my second 14900K, by the way, in 12 months. Look at the freaking stutter I'm getting here. So I pulled that out, and I put the 14700K in. Everything worked perfectly. So it was the fucking processor which caused, so the Windows update fried my processor and fried a hard drive, basically. So two separate issues. Now, one thing might have led to another, and I might have helped it, but it doesn't matter. The root cause of that issue was that fucking update, and yeah, very very frustrating, very annoying. But the good news is, I now have it's all working fine. Streaming PC is working perfectly fine, no issues at all. The gaming PC is working perfectly fine too, with the exception of Flight Sim 24, which is still causing me issues. So we got there in the end, but I don't know if you can hear the audio. It's coming and going. It's like the volumes are popping and clicking, and then it's causing freezes. Look, see that? So I've been having this for about 2 weeks now, 2-3 weeks now. So, and as I said, everything for me changed. Like, look at that. Ooh. Everything for me changed when they did the update, the sim update they did right before World Update 19. That was the bang, fucking everything started falling apart after that. So that's how I spent my last 2 weeks on, and then when I done all that, I went, fuck it, you know what? Oh, I'll tell you why I bought that G9. By the way, I was flicking. I wasn't even looking for a G9. I wasn't looking for OLED screens. I know we were talking about it the other night, but it just so happened that whenever I went on to I was looking for something else, and long story short, on Centrecom until I think it's the 5th of May, that G9 is on sale and it's $600 off, so it's down from 2,300 to I think it's 1,800. So when I saw that, I was like, fuck, or $500 off. So when I saw that, I was like, fucking wow. I'm gonna have to check that out. So yeah, and then when I got to the shop yesterday, the guy was like, "Oh, you got that for a good price?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Someone came in yesterday and picked up one as well. You got for 1,100." I went, "Well, why am I paying 1,800 then, or 1,700, whatever it was?" And he was like, "Oh, it's because the box is open." I was like, "Well, open that box, charge you less." Fuck's sake. And he didn't. Anyway, is that the sim streaming element that's causing the pops? I get those when bandwidth seems to slow down for no damn good reason. I don't know, mate. I wasn't getting it before. You know what I mean? And it's no worries, Tony. I wasn't getting it before and it only started, so no idea. Samsung, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yep, that's the one. That's the one I got. Yeah, so Centrecom, Tony, have it for same price direct from Samsung too. Yeah, $600 off. Yeah, RRP. Yeah. So yeah, but you can't pick it up though. I wanted to go and pick it up right away. But yeah, $1,700. Like fuck the price tag. Yeah, that's exactly the one. Great price. You know what I mean? Oh, the new desk. Oh, happy days. I still think I want 4K. So do I. I want to go up to 4K as well. But I think, am I right in saying that the 4K ultra-wide, is it LG doing the ultra? No, who does that? I think there's only one. I had a look a few months ago around Christmas time. They're fucking stuttering. So Saki, go back to what you're saying about the streaming thing. Look, it could be, you could be right. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest with you. I thought it was an audio driver conflict issue, which it could still be the case, because I haven't really sorted out the audio drivers properly, to be honest with you, and I run different audio equipment and stuff, so I suspect it's probably that. I don't think it would be streaming, because like I'm on a gig internet, you know what I mean, so don't know, it's hard to tell. I'm worried about my monitors. Remember through the desk, far back, all the cable monitors. Yeah. So first of all, Saki, you have to let us know what that Magnus is like, right? Because I was interested in the Magnus. I desperately need to change my desks, right? I might be moving house in a few months, so I'll probably do it then. but I desperately needed to change my desks. They're fucking, I don't know, 10 years old at least, and they were only wee fucking cheap ones. And I'm surprised they've lasted this long. Like, talk about getting my money's worth. So so I was looking at the Magnus. Now the problem is that I've got 3. My desk is a big U, right? And I like to keep this format or setup as well. So I don't know if I'm going to spend $5,000 on fucking desks. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is. But those Magnus desks look amazing. Like, they look absolutely incredible. But Tony, what I was going to say, what I've done, instead of having everything against the wall, I'm actually about 2 feet back from the wall, so I can get under the desk and up and behind the monitors here, so I can actually run the cables all properly and tie things up and do all that sort of stuff. So I pulled everything back more into the middle of the room, and I tell you what, it's only 2 or 3 feet worth of space. Like, you don't notice what you're losing. You know what I mean? But monitors go back far enough for me. Only recommendation for a single monitor arm, not the dual. A bit restricted with the movement. Here, let me show you. Oh yeah, this is where I have to get used to things from me, not PC. Right, what do you see this? So I took this last night, right? So I have the same problem with the monitors. So what I've done is, if you look closely, this PC here. Hang on, let me get rid of that fucking. Almost better. So this screen here is on an arm. You can see the arm in the background there, right? That's one of those big heavy duty arms. You don't need that for this anymore because it's a lot lighter. I've got that on an arm as well. That's the arm there, so it goes straight up. It's like an extra tall arm. That one's on an arm too. It's like an extra tall arm. They were only like $60 each from I think they're Vivo. And then this one's on an arm. You see the arm there as well. So I've got all my screens are on arms, so it means you can push them right back off the desk, and you also get the clearance underneath them where you can put stuff. You know what I mean? So it's much cleaner, and yeah, whenever you actually have the feet on the desk, like, they take up so much fucking room, you know. But that's the way to do it, I think. It took 4 hours to put it together. Holy shit! I need more screens. Right, Saki, I've taken screens out. I've removed screens. You can't do it with the Magnus, can you? Oh yeah, that is the question. Yep. Here, I'll tell you something else. See, whenever I took out those 2 27-inch monitors on the left hand side, see the amount of fucking cables that come out with them? Holy shit. You need to use the Magnus arms. Fuck. Monitor attached to the back lip of the desk. The cable monitoring tray sits behind where the arm attaches to. So does that mean that the monitor arm sits over the top of the cable tray? Is that what you're saying? See all that wee stuttering? Oh, that's all right. I was going to say about that's the stuttering, by the way. It might be just this plane. It's hard to tell. Looks like the only planes I've been able to load is this one on the A350. Those monitor arms that I've got, they basically sit like a T, So you need anyway, yeah, it probably is a plane. So you need oh yeah, cool, yeah. So you need something to clamp onto, you know what I mean? Like this thing screws up underneath, so there's top of descent already. Happy days. Oops. I'm not sure what are. I think it's 3,000 by memory. Yep. Yeah, no, those tests are good. Be good to see a few photos. That'd be really good. Fucking audio's in my head. Oh, that's the other thing. I haven't been able to the video drivers have been causing me issues as well, so I can't get back onto December's video driver because the 50 series doesn't go back further than January, and all of this year's drivers are all fucked. So there's that too. Like, things just aren't great at the moment with any software. Like, it's fucking unreal. Thinking of selling your 49s on eBay. I was gonna stick it on either probably Gumtree or one of those places, but for pickup though, I don't fancy having to ship that fucker. I've still got the box and all, like, it'll be, and it's in great condition. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So there's no screen burn, there's no damage, there's no marks. Like, it's all pretty clean. Yeah, so I keep all my boxes for everything. So it's a curse more than anything else, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, I've still got the boxes, so I'll be able to fire back in there. But yeah, I was thinking about so there's two or three things I'm going to sell. Well, I'm wanting to do a bit of a clear out of the house for a while, so I'm going to fucking be dumping loads of stuff too. But in terms of what I'm going to sell, I'm going to get rid of, I've got like, there's some things I'll give away and some things I'll sell. But I've got, what's it called? I've got loads of flight sim stuff, right? So I've got like the Alpha, the Honeycomb Alpha, I'm going to sell that. I've got the old SciTech yoke as well, so I'll probably give that one away. I've got what else have I got? Radio panels and all that shit. I don't really use, well, I use the radio panels, but I don't use all those multi-switches and all that crap, so I'll probably get rid of those. There's a few other bits and pieces as well. And then I've got the other, that AMD PC I'm going to build, so I reckon I'll probably sell that for, I don't know, if like a retail build of that would probably be something like 4 or 5 grand, I reckon. So maybe sell it for about half that. So that'll be a good deal. 2/3 the price maybe. Because it's all brand new parts. Like, all the parts are brand. That's not even been used. So, and then those two. Now the two 27-inch monitors. That one of them, the top has separated a little bit from the screen, but still works perfectly fine. And it's just a curved monitor thing, and with those old designs. And then the other 27-inch is perfectly fine, so I want to sell those two as well. Get rid of those. And I've also got I think I've got a spare 55-inch 4K TV as well, which I don't use, so I'm gonna get rid of that too. Fucking monitors and screens coming up my ass, like, it's ridiculous. So I need to get rid of some of that stuff. I still have the sticky tape around the frame. No. What, the stuff you peel off? Wait, that's the best. That's the most saddest. That's like the new. Like, that's. What do you mean you still have? No, you take that shit off. You can't have that shit on. What are you crazy? Doesn't that fucking make it blurry? Like, yesterday I did the whole big. You know, you put it. I think it's out there somewhere. You know, you peel it. That's the most satisfying part. That's when you know, like, everything's set and you're good to go. You still got that on? You're crazy. I actually still have a tape on mine as well. What? The fuck is the matter with you two? I have to do my head in. I know when the tape now. Okay, to be fair, I still have tape on the edge of the screens, right? So the 34-inch here still has tape on the the Samsung part. I've still got tape on that part, not on the main screen itself, right? Protects the edge from yeah. So I've still got that tape on, but I don't have the tape that's on the front. You know, the big screen protector thing they put on for you. Have you taken that off? Heclac, good morning. How are you, mate? Good to see you. We're just doing a few flights around New Zealand. I don't have that on. Okay. Gotcha. All right, okay. Fair enough. That's fine. Okay, so, all right. So I'm the same. So I've still got the sticky tape on around the top edge. And I don't think there's anything on the bottom of the side edges. But the top edge and the bottom. So if I'm going to take a photo. Yep. And now, on the new screens, the new OLED screens, they don't have that on the top and the edge. They just have the front one and that's it. Because it's... because they're so slim. There's no flat edge at the top anymore. There is slightly, but not much. What else should we at? No, we're good. You don't peel them off too? No, so I don't peel off the black parts, right? So around the top and the bottom. Sides, if they're not usually there on the sides actually. Let's see. Check this one. But I take the front one off. I don't feel like my TV shows because around it's not saying. Yeah. No, I'll leave the edges on. Yes, this is the one I was looking at. Is this the 4K one? Yeah, the 5.5. Oh, it's the brand new 5K one. Yeah. 45-inch. Yeah, like if there was an ultra-wide version, it would be perfect. Like I have to say, I love the ultra-wide. I really do. Like the field of view is just fantastic. I don't know if I would go back to the 16:9 view. But yeah, that monitor, I was checking it the other day. It actually looks amazing. Like it does look amazing. Yeah, it's a nice monitor. Like. Right, let's see where we are. This is the same flight I did last week, by the way. Remember we were flying around New Zealand? It looked amazing. It still looks good, but that flight I did last week in the ATR was in 2020, and that's what I was saying the other night on your stream, Tony. I just feel like 2020 just looks better. You know. I'm tempted to get the. I'm start doing the Fokker F-27 flights in Newsky, but damn, that thing is hard to get smooth landing. My past few landings have been 300 to 600 FPM on. Have I got a Fokker in Newsky? I don't think I do. I'll have to put that in. So the F-27 is the new one, isn't it? Well, new. new release one. Alright, remind me, drop Heckler, drop that into Discord in the Lag and Power, sure, and or under Airframe request, and I'll stick it in. I didn't ask. Well, I'll put it in for whenever you want to use it. You know what I mean? Because there's still, like, I think I still need to put in, like the 727 and all those ones as well. So it's been out since 2024. It's fantastic freeware. Ah, okay, I didn't know that. Alright, let's go wee notch flaps here. You should try it. Yeah, definitely will. Definitely will. Right, lights are on. So the one, just go back to monitors for a second, right? The one monitor that I'm seriously impressed with is, funny enough, not the big fucking massive wide one, although that is impressive, is the 34-inch Samsung G8 OLED. And the reason why I'm seriously impressed with it is because it's also TV. It's fucking excellent. Am I supposed to have something in Airframe request? I don't have permission to see message history, or should I put it in like a bar? You don't have permission. Hang on. Don't have permission. Have you got... Try that. Can you post in it? To see message history. Okay, so the message history makes sense because I didn't have that on. So hang on. Message history. Message history. There you go. Right. Well, the message history and award request. It doesn't. There's nothing there. Should be alright now. Awards, no, there's nothing in the awards. There's nothing in there. It's blank anyway. I'm back. Kind of call with you. I wasn't gonna do a call today, Disco. That's okay. I've got I'm not even on. Welcome back though. Where is? Let me see. So yeah, so heck, like the Airframe requests should be fine, and then there's nothing in award requests. The only award request that I've had was from there was one, I think, and I created it, but it was put in the Lag bar, I think. Who put that in? Who was that? Solo, I think it was Solo. Cool. Perfect. No worries, I'll sort that out later today. Right, another notch of flaps. Let's go gear down. I think our can't see it, but I think it's just over here. So we landed here last week, and it was I can't remember if it was this one or the next one, which is quite challenging. Just got it here. So here's something we got to keep an eye on, right? So in Newsky, if you drop into the orange zone on your speed, it automatically gives you I finally figured it out. It gives you a stall even though you don't get an audible stall. We're way too high here. I'll balls that up. Right. Hang on. There's no way we're gonna get down in time, so our autopilot's off. Off me. How'd that happen? Right. Alright, what we'll do is I'll fly this manually. Let's turn this way. Gear back up again. Let's get a little bit of speed. Gotta be careful in the turn. So, yeah, what I've noticed is on Newsky, if your speed drops into the orange zone, it puts you into that. It gives you that stall warning, and then the problem is when you get the stall warning, like, it fucking rapes you with points. Like you get, you know, stall for 3 seconds, and it's taking fucking 1.2 points off you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a orbit here. I'm turning really slowly because it doesn't like whenever you exceed the G's. Interesting one. Last night I had a negative G. Penalty.
1,000.
And I was in like a 737, so I'm not really sure how I achieved that. Stall warning's brutal. I know, it's fucking terrible because you don't get. It's not real. It's fake. I guess it's a short takeoff landing aircraft. It's designed to fly at 120 knots, and they're like, nah. How'd you do that quick dive? No, I don't think so. Everything was. It was all a perfect. It was all a perfect approach, and everything was fine. I was very confused. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, I did go around. So maybe that's caused. I'm not sure. Right, let's go. Autopilot back on. And jeez, it was just turning harder than what I was turning up. Fuck me. So you gotta watch that stall. Look, fucking hell. Yeah, I'll just fly it manually. Probably shouldn't have done that. Right, let's go full flaps and gear back down. Welcome down to 140. Let's just take this puppy in. You should be able to scroll in the report to see where it happened in the flight. Yeah. I haven't looked at it properly. I haven't looked at the map either because it tells you on the map as well. I'll check it out later. I'm not that bothered about it. So I think I ended up with like an 8.4 or something. That's my lowest rating in a while. Well, I haven't landed yet. So we've got a nice crosswind here. We're about 10 knots from our right. So we are crabbing a little bit.
Approaching 36 right. 700 meters available. Caution, short runway. Short runway.
No need to panic. Jesus. It's definitely bumpy here. She's always shouting at me, her. Now, landing this thing smoothly or softly is damn near impossible. Always fuck it up, so let's see how we go.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Ah, balls. I was a bit hard again. Off center line. It didn't actually pop up to tell me what it done there.
900
Right.
meters remaining.
First stop. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Rotorua. 240. According to FlyLive, it's not bad. What does Newsky give us though? We'll roll down here and turn. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Those wee audio blips and those wee stutters are nowhere near as bad in the public release as to what they were in Sim Update 2. Alright, welcome down to our first stop. Is there a taxiway here, or can we
30
turn here?
meters remaining.
Alright, let's see. That was a bit of a plant, wasn't it? That landing. Hello, so we wanted to be under 1.5 G. I think it was under that. Brakes hot. Yeah, right there. Don't actually know where the brake fan is in this.
On runway 18.
Right, let's roll on up.
900 meters remaining.
We'll check this airport out. So on APU on. Yeah, anyone know where the brake fans are on this? Do you need to turn them on in the menu maybe? Options. No. Not sure. Nope. Some of the newer, bigger Airbuses don't have brake fans. Alright, there you go. So what do? Just good luck to you. A380 brake fans are an option, not a base feature. Okay, I didn't know that. There you go. See how we sound popping? I think that's a, if that's not the sim, actually, you know what, it is the sim, because in 2020 it doesn't happen. I was gonna say I do think it's an audio driver conflict, but because I have had something before and I had to fix something in my audio drivers. However, it doesn't happen in 2020. Does anyone else get that? Are we audio popping and we stutter? Or is that just me? I wasn't getting on the OPC. That's what's confusing me. I don't get that. Yeah, I feel like there's some conflict somewhere. Welcome to Rotorua. I don't know how to pronounce it. Right, let's AP bleed on. I'm just actually no, I need to shut down. Don't get the rating. Strobes off and engines off. You always have to watch the props spooling down, don't you? Lovely. I have an issue with my alerts. They play fine, but when I click on the monitor, the website or whenever my alerts get distorted. Well, that's definitely an audio conflict. That is. I used to get that, and a lot. So at the moment, I have the NVIDIA HD audio driver installed. However, I usually don't, and I think that might be the issue. But I think I tried it last week and it didn't fix it. Yeah, I don't know. Right, bacon off. That's interesting. So it hasn't given me an option to close flight. Oh, we're in the beta, so we'll just hit close. We'll see what we got. 9.25. What did we fuck up? Stall warning. Bastard. Well, you saw it here, right? So we had a great touchdown, 1.3 Gs. Stall warning for 5 seconds, and we lost almost a full point. It's brutal. Fucking brutal. Rated somebody else saying the search for going crazy. I know it's that on stream too. Yeah, that was the wee Norwegian kid. That was good fun actually. That was a good raid. I enjoyed that raid. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so that stall warning that's brutal, right? So this is the good thing about Newsky. I love the way you can do this. So you can see where we fucked up, like there. As soon as I took over, it went into a stall, apparently, even though it didn't. And then on the turn here as well, like, not crazy. So I was just oh, hang on, stall here as well. 1 second. Fucking hell! Look at all this. Basically what that's doing is it's reading. It only happens with this aircraft. Well, it happens more with this aircraft than it does any other aircraft. So what it's doing is it's assuming that you're below your minimum approach speed, basically, and it's penalizing the fuck out of you. So I've been caught out by this a lot. Like there's probably 10 flights at least. But anyway, I'm not that bothered about it. What do you do? Brutal. Really like Newsky report. Yeah, so do I, mate. So do I. Think it's great. It's been helping to fly better. Yeah, it does actually. It really does. So I mentioned that flight. What was the flight the other day I was talking about? Was it the 840? This one here. Let's have a look at that. But I'm happy enough, right? I'm hitting 9s and 10s mostly. You know what I mean? Like the last time I had a shit one was a few weeks ago, so I'll take that. That's not real. Ignore that fucking stupid thing there, because that's a stall warning too. Stall warning 49 seconds. Would have been a 10. Fuck me. The 6th I think was fair enough. 6.68. Let's see. I think that was fair enough. Yeah, off center line again. Stall warning 3 full points, 21 seconds. I was getting hit with this a lot because I didn't know why I was getting hit with it. I wish there was more ways to customize the tracking, maybe with some custom rules. Oh yeah, good point. Not really sure. So 840. So let's see. That was a stall warning as well. Oh, it was a stall warning. I got the 844. Fuck. I always forget to keep the speed up. That's why I keep getting hit with a stall warning. Edelman, welcome back. Good to see you, mate. What's going on? The new gear, yeah, it's good. It's good. I'll tell you what I haven't really got going yet. So I got the WinWing P3N or whatever it is, the autopilot panel for the Boeing, and I haven't really got it working. I'm not sure why it's not working properly. It did work once, and that was it. And it hasn't lit up since. But the new screen's great. I'm really loving the OLED. OLED's the way to go. Couldn't recommend it high enough. Like it's fantastic. It is fantastic. Both these OLED screens are ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Well, no, I've got. I shouldn't have to use SPAT. It should be native. So I'm not sure what's going on with Cinema Pro or what the story is. Because it picks it up and all, it says it's there. It's just I just don't think it's linking properly with the plane. So look, see, to be honest with you, what I might do, and I've been seriously considering this, and something I've been avoiding like the plague for a while. I am seriously considering doing a complete reinstall of both sims and starting fresh from a community folder perspective. Now, to put that into context, let me show you how my hard drives are configured. So, very simple. I have 3, right? Now, I've got external drives I can plug and play as well, but they're all turned off at the minute. I got a 4TB C drive. They're all same drives, right? One of them's a Kingston, I think, 4000, and these are 980 Pros, right? Flight Simulator is 2020, right? Only 2020, and 24 is on the other drive, and you can see that I've only got 1.57 of 4TB free on 2020. So my community folder on 2020 is ridiculous, like ridiculous, right? So yeah, and the 2020 is one okay actually, but 24 community folder is basically 2020's community folder. Well, actually, they're both the same. They're both the same. I've been updating both of them at the same time. So I do feel like I might have to, you know, yeah. Yeah, 24 takes up a lot less space. Like, you can really see the difference. Like, massive difference. But I would prefer to download everything, to be honest with you, because then I've got it. You know what I mean? Any difference in performance in the PC? To be honest with you, look, I'm sure there is. Is it an obvious difference? It's hard to tell. And the reason why it's hard to tell is because a couple of reasons. Number one, 24 is still not working properly. That's the first thing. Now, 24's performance is noticeably better than 2020, right? There's no doubt about that. You cannot dispute that, right? I'm on Sim Update 1 here at the minute. 2020 still gets stutters and still gets, you know, other bits and pieces. So it's it hasn't changed a hell of a lot. From a frame rate perspective, I haven't noticed a massive difference, if I'm honest. It is better. Oh, it's not working at the minute. I was going to bring them up. Oh, they are working. Here we go. So at the moment, I'm getting, what's that, 75, 72, 75, 80. So that seems to be consistent. I'm consistently getting around about 70 to 80 frames per second in 24 with everything fully cranked. So, but there's definitely a driver issue with the 50 series cards. So once they sort that out, I'm sure that'll help. So I would say that the 4090 and the 5090 in terms of performance are the same, and that's why I wasn't going to upgrade, and only that I had that driver issue. I fuck it. CPU wise, it's hard to tell. I haven't noticed a big difference. They reckon benchmark wise, the AMD 9950 X3D, which is the one I've got, is about 30% better than the 14900K, which is the real one. So time will tell with that. What I need to do is I need to check it out in an optimized game. Now, there's a couple of things I want to call out. One is I've got everything limited to 120 frames because I don't see the point in going above that, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is when I ran Red Dead, I was getting 250 frames, just as a benchmark test. So it just shows you how unoptimized Flight Sim is. You know what I mean? So I haven't tested out that many games with it. You know what I mean? But I do feel that here's, and this this is not based on fact whatsoever, right? There's probably no way of proving this either, but this is how I feel about it. My previous gaming setup was at the top of the old generation. It wasn't going to go any further, right? This is now the start of the new generation, and I feel like this build has a lot more potential through software development and driver updates and all that sort of stuff to unlock or unleash it, kind of thing. It feels very restricted at the minute. It feels like it's the same as the last generation, but I reckon over time it'll just slowly improve. And again, that's just my feeling now. 2020 takes up most of the space. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Always get a new GPU too, just CPU. So we got CPU, new board, and RAM. I was tempted by your CPU, but it wasn't out yet. Yes, so we talked about this at Christmas, remember? And I was saying I'll wait for the 9950X to come out, actually to come out. And then between then and now, I went, you know what? Actually, I'm fucking perfectly happy with the build I've got. It's running really well. Everything was working fine, and then I had that issue, so I went, fucking, I'll just bite the bullet and do it now. I only have one PC too, yeah. So my old streaming PC is, for all intents and purposes, gone. It's okay. Finn, calm down, buddy. Needy dog. Fucking dog. Fuck me. I put my foot on him and he fucking bounced out. Yeah, so my old streaming PC is effectively gone, and my old gaming PC is now my new streaming PC. And I want to convert the old streaming PC into a new AMD build and then sell that. Flight sim does not like FPS. Yeah, it actually doesn't. Makes sense. That was kind of my plan when I started putting the rigs together. Yeah. I think 24 should give me more performance, as 2020 is more single thread locked. Yeah. Fuck the situation in the US is now glad I bought everything early. Yeah, fuck, absolutely, mate. 100% right. 100% right. Although I'm funny, it's saying that though, I think there is a potential chance that Australia should actually, in the short term, should actually benefit from the cheap stuff coming out of China, because they've got nowhere to put it. They can't send it to the US, I'll have to send it here. So we're gonna get fucking flooded with Chinese products, I would imagine. Right, let's do the next flight. Let's go. So the next flight's really good. I really enjoyed this one last time we did it. So we're in New Zealand tour. At least we've got that one logged. Happy days. Into Wellington and then over to Nelson. This Nelson airport is a cracker. It's an absolute cracker. Right, so we're cargo. We're in the A400. We're gonna make fucking no money from that flight. Departure, yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep going. Book that, run the sim brief, and then get started. We'll probably lose money on this one, but that's fine. We good shit. Right, let's get that started. Put that down here. So that little screen you were asking about, element is, see, fuck, that audio pops into my head. I've actually got Newsky running on it now at the moment, and I'm just running that one off the onboard, so it's not running off the card. I hear that audio. Fuck me, like it's getting worse. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Thanks very much, mate. You know what? I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing. Is I'm enjoying the streaming. That's the main thing. And the only reason I started streaming today is because I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna be sitting here flying anyway. Might as well just come on, you know, instead of waiting until later. And then later on, I'll probably come back. Cause my plan for the next 2 days is to do nothing and just stream or fly. Because it's been a busy couple of weeks, to be honest with you. Right, let's get that loaded in. Fuel, load that in. And I love flying this. I hate the fact that this is not optimized properly, but I love flying it, this plane. I really do. I really do like it. And when I see those audio blips and all that shit, fuck, it pisses me off. It really does. Right, let's go import. Let's get that tracking going as well. And where's the other one? That one. Let's get this one going. Yep, that's good. That's good. Here we go. Right, so we're going from Rotorua or whatever it's called down to Wellington. So should be fun. Right, let's go. In it. I'm not going to add anything else until I get another PC. You need to add the HF8 pad. Is that the haptic? That's the haptic feedback thing that sits on your chair, is it? Don't know about that. Don't know. I'm not convinced on that one. No, do you know what I need to do? I need to set up my wheel and stuff again properly, because I moved it over here, over on my right hand side, and the idea was to run it on a separate screen. And I've got a mic and stuff and a camera and stuff over there, but and I've got the old G9 over there, but I'm gonna change. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna put it back over here, and yeah, I'll just put it on and off as I need it. So that's what I need to do. So I'm gonna sort that out today once we go off stream, and I'm gonna give that Formula 1 game a go, seeing that it's on. I might do that tonight. We'll see, because it pulls the arms out of you. You know what I mean? But I got American Truck Sim and stuff. And I'll tell you something else I want to get back into, gentlemen, if you're interested. I want to get back into Star Citizen. I've been thinking about, and I'm going to download it probably today as well, to get that organised. I want to give that a go, because I really enjoy that game. Like, and to be honest with you, if Flight Sim's starting to play up and starting to cause me problems again, it just puts me off it. So I do feel like checking out a few other games, just to you know, get a bit of variety. I do find that, like, I've always been a one game kind of guy, but you know, Flight Sim's always going to be there. You know what I mean? It's getting better, knock on wood. So far, it's going to be for me. Well, I'm going to jump back into it, because I definitely want to get back into it. And I'll start streaming again and stuff too. I haven't. So one of the things I haven't, particularly with the stream, I haven't really got. I feel like I haven't really found a bit of a groove, or you know, a bit of a rhythm yet. So I'm still trying to work that out. And what I mean by that is, like, I've got my schedule, right? So Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, and Sunday, I think, is pretty much my schedule, right? And I've changed the schedule slightly as well. That it's gonna be nighttime only instead of daytime. So the way I'm gonna do it is Tuesday night, Thursday night, Saturday night are gonna be my main nights, and then I'll probably do Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings, depending on who's on and what's going on, as kind of like ad hoc sort of arrangements, right? So that's, which is fairly consistent the way it's been, but from an official schedule perspective, it'll just be those, and I might do Sunday nights as well, right? So we'll see how it go. Depends on work and stuff. So that's kind of the idea. So the other thing I'm thinking about doing is, okay, I'm not going to do Flight Sim for all of that. So I wouldn't mind having like a day for Star Citizen and a couple of days for Flight Sim and a day for something else, like a story game or something. Maybe like a racing game, you know what I mean? So now that's fraught with, you know, that's like I'm just spitballing ideas on that one. I don't know if I'm actually going to do it, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I do think, you know, Star Citizen's good crack when you get a couple people into it. It's a bit boring by yourself, to be honest with you. Especially for me that I'm learning it too. But I definitely want to get back into it. Right, fuel's in, flight plan's in, performance. Let's get that going. And that's set. Right, Barrow, set that. Did we start the flight? We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. What else we need to do? I think that's it. Ground spotters armed. Altitude 30,000. This plane doesn't really like going to 30,000. Oh no, 30,000 is fine. Right, beacon on, and we'll just do. Can we do a manual pushback? No, we'll just start on stand. Beacon on, and let's go for a start, and let's do the quick start. We'll watch that happen. I'll let you know once the next stable version drops. Yeah, I'm going to check it over the next few days. I'm going to get it downloaded anyway. Just jump back in, run around a little bit, and just, you know, test it, because I haven't actually been in it at all since, like, I don't know, December maybe. Since they did the wipe, I haven't been back in. So I'll jump back into it, see what it's like. So yeah, I was going to do it. I'll do it over the next day or two. I don't like they only give us how little money they give us to start though. Only 25k. Really? Did I not have millions? What did you have? You had a lot, didn't you? 25k? I fuck over that. Right. Ground spotters, no, they're armed. Brakes, flaps, and lights. Camera, action. Right, let's roll. Let's get rolling. New Zealand's such a cracking place to fly around, like, isn't it? Bought a Star Lancer Max. Yeah, I like that Star Lancer Max. That's cool. Run cargo missions to make some money. To buy other ships in the game, Max costs me more than I should have spent, to be fair. I don't know how much the Max. I don't know how much the Max is. Did you pay real world money for that, or in-game money? I'm assuming you're not gonna get a Star Lancer Max for 25k in the game. Yeah, I like the Star Lancer Max. Actually, it was that's probably one of my favorites. Now here's a question for you, Element. Did you have to remap any of your buttons, or are they all, you know the way whenever you fucking jump into that fucking game, you spend half a fucking day remapping stuff because it's annoying? Real more money, oh yeah. So the only real world plane that I bought in that game is I think it was the Cutter as part of the starter pack. So that's my ship for a while. Gonna have to grind it out. I'm hoping. Remember, I had that glitch where I got the Star Lancer, and I remember I had that glitch and I got all that stuff. It'd be really cool if I was still there. Like, it'd be great. I doubt it though, but it'd be great. But it's a good game. My controls were still mapped, but occasionally they need to be reset for some reason. The remap the stick to a different input, right? Well, I'm hoping that the controls don't need to be remapped. There's a free fly this weekend. Oh, for God's sake! I was trying to avoid the free flies because there's just too many fucking wankers running around, isn't there? It's too busy. It ends this weekend? Ah, okay, right. No worries. So they must be doing those free flies every, what, 6 months?
On runway 36.
Okay, let's just park here for a wee second because there is something that I need to do. What was it? Oh, the banner. Right, so we're going from where we're going to? We're going to NZWN, and our call sign is. Don't worry about the call sign. It's fine. There we go. Oh, hang on. Alright, that's it now. Right, here we go. Roll. Rotate. A little bit sideways, but that's alright. You're up. So now it's 250 US. Well, I think I've made a few purchases over the last little while, so I think my next thing wraps up will be. It's not on rotation now. You can only get it in game. Ah, okay, gotcha. Right, let's sort that out. Sort that out. Sort that out. Sort that out. That's better. Okay, we're good. I want a C2, but that's 400. The C2, which one's the C2?
Don't sink.
Don't sink? What do you mean don't sink? My auto throttle on? Yeah, it is. Manual? No. Autopilot, flight director, I'm overspeeding. Why? Don't know why I'm overspeeding. My auto throttle's on. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, that's going to penalise me if we overspeed for more than 30 seconds, so let's get that back up there. On. Let's go open descent or open climb. Okay. Looks good better. C2 is just a larger cargo ship. I'm pretty sure I did fly the C2, or I had a C2 at one point. So once we finish the stream, so we'll fly to Wellington and then fly to Nelson, and then when I finish the stream, I'm going to go and check out what's it called, Star Citizen actually. That audio problem's annoying. Mercury Star Runner was my favorite. A little smaller but good ship. They just redid the raft. They just redid the raft. Now the lights off. It's doubled as cargo space. I remember they were reskinning a couple of others. Yeah, okay. I don't know half of these. I need to get. That's why I need to get back into it to see what's what. Right over to standard. Oh shit. Standard. There we go. Scroll the website first. That'll show you which ones are in it. Free flying is April 28th. Comes with 6 ships. I'm gonna jump in that today then. After stream, because only 4 days left. 6 legendary ships. So which ones are part of the free flyers? I'll tell you. More info. I was always impressed how good this game looked. So these are the free fly ones here, are they? Arrow, what's the new one? C1, yeah, I've flown that. Corsair, okay. The Cutter, I've got that one. Fortune, that's the miner, isn't it? Prospector. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So it's all, so they're going for like the miner sort of stuff then? Okay. Because the last time it was all cargo, wasn't it? So what have I got? First time I've signed in a long time. The new jump to Pyro is pretty cool. The gate is open now. They fixed the cargo missions. Haven't tried the mine yet. Yeah, I've been reading about the where does the authenticate? Where does that go? Email. I've been reading about the what's it called? The Pyro stuff. Apparently it's wild. People trying to get out can't leave because they're just shooting them down. Authentication. Where's that now? I'll resync my account. By the way. Argo Gollum is the new mining ship, right? Argo Atlas GEO match suit for mining, can do hot drops from orbit. Oh yeah, okay. What's this here? No. What's my password? Yes, it's me. Making sure it's you. Well, just type my password in. Who the fuck else is it gonna be? Linked. Okay. Here we go. Right. Authentication. Device name. I hope that's right. Trust this device for a year. Ah, we're in. Right, so what have I got then? So... Oh shit. Oh shit. There. Oh, I gotta change my logo. I got 200,000. What's REC? My hangar. Have I got all this shit? What do I got all this shit? Love seat? The fuck? Created? What do I got all this? What? This, I think... Got more than they might have bumped it up. That was from the event you went to with us. Oh, right. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I think just add shit like it's wild. So it looks like I've lost a lot of stuff. So where's my planes? Or planes, ships? My gear, my ROMs. So how do you see standalone ships? Hangar is empty. Fuck, that can't be good. So how do you see your ships? The ones you've currently got? Put a lot of persons in the chat. Try game packages. Oh, what's going there? Close that. Game packages, where's that? This one? Ah, okay, so I've got just the one that I bought then. Right. I've just got the wee shitty one. Fuck's sake, I lost all those good ones. Bastards. Bastards. You know what I mean? So you got the cargo. Where's the cargo? Why am I overspeeding? Weird. It says I'm on manual throttle, I'm not. Does this need calibrated? There's something fucking weird going on here. Oh, auto throws off. Idiot. Right, there you go. That would make sense. Good thing is they're saying the new way it works, no more wipes. It's in the drop down rather than... Oh, yeah. No more wipes. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I agree with not having wipes or having wipes. Like, I mean, they've already wiped it a couple of times, so now to say no more wipes is kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean? But then again, what's the point of doing wipes in the first place? It's a little bit kind of fucked. These are starter packs, so this thing here looks cool. $300 US, that's wild. Freelancer. The starter packs are much better. There wasn't that many before. I got a good deal on that. We cut our, I paid like $40 for that, $46 or something. Not bad. What do you get as part of the I'm still subscribed, so what do you get on your subs? What's this month's the sub stuff? Where's that? That explains why you get 20 grand a month. Brilliant. Happy days. Account dashboard, let's see. Member since 2024. Subscribers. Imperator. You're on your way to concierge status. 17%. Oh? What's that mean? 17%? I haven't done anything. Oh, right, so you gotta spend over 1,000. Oh, yeah. Fuck me. I just hit concierge level last week with that last purchase. Right? So... Oh, so does your subscription count towards your total number? Because it says almost 20%. Like, that's 20% in 6 months. I haven't done anything. So how does that work? Settings. I wanted to change my profile picture. How do you do that? Edit. Change that to where is my stuff? Where did I put that? That one. Maybe too small. Oh. That's better. All dollars spent in the game subscription applies as well. Right, cool. Okay. Very good. Very good. Oh, $60 US to spend for that? Okay. Right, so you got to spend $1,000 US to get to concierge. Basically, is that what it's saying? It's fucking nuts. I mean, when you think about it, though, like, if this was, imagine it was a flight sim version of that. Know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, so I'll download it after we're done with the flights here. Interestingly enough, the audio popping has seemed to have stopped there for a little while. It's funny how it comes and goes like that. Jeez, stuttering. Yeah. Fucked. Right, I'm back in a second. I'm just gonna go make a coffee and put the aircon on because it's getting a bit warm in here. Well, gives a few minutes. Hank's heard me saying I'll be back in a second, and that's why he's moved. Because he thinks he's going down to get a treat or get something. Jack's been pinning. I was gonna go see honest. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Oh, I was gonna make coffee anyway, so I'll see when you get back. How long have we got to go? Actually, let's see. So we're currently where is what's down there? That one. So we're about, actually it tells on the banner, doesn't it? Can't read that. Hang on. Oh, 20 minutes to go. 120 miles to go. Okay. Right, back in a second. Boy. Boys, it was like 24 degrees. And now it's here. It's wild. Aircon's on now. Let's go, you're back. Where the MDA go? I was downstairs making a coffee, mate. Welcome back. Right, where are we? Where's our top of descent? Have we missed it? I'm getting a few stutters and shit. Yeah, we have missed it. Getting a few stutters and shit here, so it's not good. I think it's this plane. No, I've definitely been getting issues with this plane. But I love flying it, so, you know. On our way down into Wellington. And I managed to find... They had these in my local shop. I love these. A wee cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a wee joggy biggie. It's like having a, you know, I don't know, pint of Guinness, the potato. I guess it has to be done. You know what I mean? Lovely. Great. So I don't know. I feel like I think that 2020, that when we did this flight last week in 2020, I think it looked better in 2020. I really do. It definitely sounded better. I was different. Look to it. You do need your settings to 24 to be the same or higher for it to look equally sharp at the moment. I'm also running reshade as well, so that might be causing some sort of... Actually, is that the right one? Might be on the wrong one. That one? It's a bit too blue, I need to fix that. Yeah. No, I'm on Sim Update 1. I was on 2, but I was getting too many. It kept freezing and crashing. Only the last couple of days. Up until the last few days. Heck, like it was actually running pretty good. And then I started getting that audio popping. But I think it might only be this plane. I can't remember if I was getting in the A350. I don't think it was. I think the A350 was actually performing pretty well, to be fair to any builds, finally. Although I'm usually not very fair to anyone. Because I expect better for the amount of money we've sunk into this. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Like, yeah, anyway, we're not going to it, but it's just fucking crazy, the amount of rework costs are required for this thing, you know. No, I think yeah, everything was running perfectly fine up until probably about a week and a half ago. Sim 2 looks better. There's a known issue being bad in performance. Yeah, no, I know there is, but as I said, it has been running fine for me up until recently. Like, look at all this stuttering. It's just ridiculous. Most of the any builds fucking aircraft, like they all have issues. Fucking how to do. It's a real pity. Like, it's a real shame. But it is what it is. 2020, however, has been running perfectly fine. The only thing I would say about 2020, or no worse than normal, the only thing I would say about 2020 is last night when I tried to take off in the A380, yeah, I was getting some issues with that. So I'm not sure what the story is there. But when I flew it 2 days ago, again, perfectly fine. So interesting. It's a pity. So the question I have is there a decent A400 for 2020? I know there is one, but is it any good? Because if there was a decent A400 in 2020, I wouldn't bother with 24 at all. The only thing that keeps me coming back into 2020 or 2024, sorry, is this plane. This and the A350. I think the A350 performs a lot better in 24 because it's native compared to 2020. But it is fair to say though, from day one, I've definitely had a lot of issues compared to a lot of people from day one, like, which is really great. But hopefully they fix it. Right, gotta remember the stall warning this time, right? Especially coming into Wellington. We're also way above our... I'm afraid to put the spoilers out in this thing to catch up with our profile, right? Because sometimes if you drop the spoilers on this, it like nosedives, and you gotta be really careful. Like there's just dropped 1,000 feet a minute within seconds there, you know what I mean? So I've got a notch of spoilers out, like a notch. Look how quickly it sort of starts diving. Look at that, it's crazy. And sometimes if you put it down, if you put the spoilers all the way out, it doesn't recover from the dive. It's ridiculous. Look at this here. So I want to try and catch up to our profile as best we can. Fucking stutters. There we go, we're catching up now. Perfect. We're on local barrow. Yep. We got our landing lights turned on in a wee second. Landing lights can come on. So my two favourite places to fly into in New Zealand would have to be Wellington and Queenstown. It's particularly Queenstown. I really like that flight, but Wellington's a good, nice approach as well. And I really like this place we're going to, Nelson. So it's a cracking wee airport. You know what does my head in? Heck, like you said there that A400 has been shit in performance, and you're absolutely right. But we've known that from day one. Like, we've actually, like, so has anybody's. Why the fuck have they not fixed it? You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I remember. And they have, to be fair, they have fixed a couple of things. Like, they fixed that issue where when you went to the external camera and you zoomed in, it used to stutter. You know what I mean? It doesn't do that. Oh wait, no, it just did. Oh yeah. It's a fucking day one problem. Like, it's literally a day one problem. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. You know? Yep. Ridiculous. What is that? You should fly the A300. I did. I flew it last week. I remember the sim crashed. And as a contractor, they wouldn't do anything for free. If MS doesn't pay them to improve it, then he wouldn't do anything. But I would, yeah, that's true. Actually, I mean, fair enough. As well. However, like, I don't know, if I was the CEO of any, I'd be fucking protecting my brand more than anything else. You know what I mean? Fly it again. Don't know. I did fly it. Well, I did actually. I flew it again off stream. I think in 2020, and it was perfectly fine. Yeah. So Disco flew the A300. Remember we flew to Zagreb in 2020 and then flew back in 24, and I had all those stutters and issues, and then the sim crashed, and then we had to raid out because of it. So that was unfortunate. Depends. Any has fantastic investment in marketing. Their image is well protected. It's crazy. Like, and I'm a sucker for it as well. Like when I started getting any products, it was like, these are amazing, they're fantastic, they're awesome, right? And then the cracks kind of started to appear for me whenever they released. I'll tell you what it was. They, first of all, they were firing things out left, right, and center. Fair play to them. They did Milwaukee for free, and they did that F1 car, and excuse me, that the Abu Dhabi race circuit and all for free. Excuse me. I really liked all that. Right, that was really good. they done pretty well there, and everything was. I thought at that point, up until that point, was actually running pretty good for them. Then they released Abu Dhabi, and their excuse on Abu Dhabi was that, and I thought it was, for the price point, I thought it was a shit airport, right? It looked okay, but it was a shit airport for the price point. And their excuse was that it was a new airport and they didn't have access to many blueprints and all that sort of stuff. And I sort of thought, well, if that's the case, then why bother? Now, I know that they did the F1 thing and all that sort of thing, but they could have done that somewhere else. Like, they could have did maybe like Silverstone, or, you know, they could have done something else, right? But they always defend their position, and they heavily defend their position as well. And I actually think that they're a very immature business, to be honest with you. And I think there's a lot of work that can be done from a discipline maturity perspective in their business model. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And by the way, I can say this because I know what the fuck I'm talking about here, right? Let's just say that. So like, I feel like I can comment on this. Now, what I would say as well is that, to be fair to any builds, their products are fantastic. Their detail is fantastic. Their optimization is absolutely atrocious. And what I don't understand is why they don't. And it's not just any builds. There's a few other developers that are in the same boat, right? But what I don't understand is why they don't focus on exactly that. Like, we know that they're optimized. If their optimization was, on point, they would be. I think they would be the #1 flight sim developer by a country mile. And the reason why I say it is because PMDG don't have the same work rate and output. Neither does Phoenix, and they also don't have the diversity in their products, whereas anybuilds do. And I think they're missing a fucking massive opportunity there, massive. And it's frustrating actually to see it, to be honest with you. It's unfortunate to see it as well, you know. But when I listen to their live streams, and when you listen to their live streams and all that sort of stuff, like, there just seems to be this it's almost like this kind of dismissiveness. Almost forgot about the speed. We're on 45 just to be safe. There's almost this dismissiveness to their flaws or their faults, instead of just being open and transparent and humble and fucking embrace the constructive feedback. You know what I mean? Like, all that bullshit. And by the way, you're 100% right. Their marketing is fucking admirable. Like, it is. It's inspirational. You know, their marketing is fucking fantastic. Disco, I think it's this plane, but I think it's this plane. So we're just talking about the any builds optimization. I only get it with this plane, but yeah, it's the marketing they did with the A350, you know, being that ultimate airliner experience and all that shit. They need to leave that, park that, put that to the side. You know what I mean? Don't tell us what you think our experience is going to be. Let us tell you. You know what I mean? I've heard someone share that the CEO of any is rolling in the good life in Dubai, so cash flow is doing good for them even with the current practice. Oh, but they're 100% right. Like, they're not going to have any issues with what they're currently doing. You know, they're doing well. Their brand is protected. People are going to buy their products, including me. Like, there's no doubt about that. I just see a massive, like, I just see that. It frustrates me because their products can be better. You know what I mean? And as a consumer, I want them to be better, and they could be really, really good. You know. I don't think any is or will ever be an A-tier aircraft dev. They're nowhere near close to the big boys in aircraft quality. But yes, if they focus on senior optimization. Well, yeah. So what I'm saying, and you're 100% right. So probably just to clarify what I was saying earlier, PMDG and Phoenix won't be touched when it comes to depth. Quality and depth of systems and all the rest of it. I think you're 100% right. We're told us on the Airbus or on the X-plane side. So the depth of any builds are a shallow developer. However, because they've got the breadth of the diversity in their portfolio of sceneries, multiple aircraft, right? It's not just all Airbus. They also do. They did the T-33. They did, I think, a Warbird. There's a few other bits and pieces in there as well, right? They've got that leverage or that potential, you know, opportunity within that side of the market as well. So that's what I mean by they can be the top developer in terms of sales and all the rest of it. And because of their work rate and their output that they fire out the sceneries and even their default aircraft, it's pretty fantastic, right? But I'm now worried that when I look at the A220 coming out, I think they're working with Synaptics. You know, when you look at all that sort of stuff, I now go, fuck me, what are we going to get here, you know? So they have a chance to be like Aerosoft. Yeah, fuck, don't get me started on Aerosoft. Holy shit, what a disaster they are. Fucking hell. Oh, center line.
50, 40,
Get down, Jesus, get down.
30, 20,
I'm gonna.
10.
This is not gonna be a good one. Ooh, it's actually quite softer than what I thought. Might be slightly long though. 339. Fuck me. 399. Oh fuck me. Holy shit. That's bad. Bricks. Aerosoft. And the other thing that were so different. No, I know they were. Ooh. This is interesting. So I have payware here. Why did it not load? Holy shit, I was here. Oh. What? Alright, let's just park here for a second. Right. Lights off. APU should have been on. Whoops. Oh, for God's sake. Let me get the GPU on here. On and then off. And beacon off, right? So let's get our flight closed, see what we got. And then we'll check out this scenery issue. Oh, we go. Nice wee 10. Happy days. So what was our landing? I thought it was a bit heavy. Oh, a bit soft. Yeah, I thought it was a bit soft. 1.19 Gs. We lost a bit of money, but we'll take the 10. So do lovely. And then that'll help with my. So I think my type rating, I'm gonna have to go for this one, Heckler, because the A400, because I'm closer. I think I'm closer on that. So 9.3 average. The lowest is 8.4. 34 flights. Yeah. So okay, I want to do one more flight, but before we do, I want to just see why. So it's interesting. We flew in here in 2020 last week, and the scenery was working fine. Now the question is, have I copied it over to 24? But you haven't. Should have though. Doesn't look like it. What do you call it's NZ simulations, isn't it? NZA. Dum 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 dum. Nelson, Wanaka, Cambridge, Hobart, Taronga. Where's Wellington? Who did Auckland? Weird. Where did I get that? I don't think it was on Orbex. I think it was on. I think it was direct from, and I thought it was NZ Simulations. That's weird. Right, so it's not on that list, so I obviously haven't copied it over. Oh, actually, no, hang on. We definitely had it. I flew into it last week. It was there. It's from Flightbeam. Thank you, mate. Good man, Disco. Flightbeam. Flightbeam. Auckland's Flightbeam. I don't see anything from. So let me just double check here. NZW. Alright, so it's not on Orbex. Okay. Get rid of that. Is it in. Actually, let's just. Why don't we just Google it? Would help, wouldn't it? So let's go. Wellington. Hayward. MS. FS. Yeah, you're right, it is Flightbeam. So this is my 2020 folder I'm looking at, right? And the reason why I'm looking at the 2020 folder is because I know we flew into it last week, and it was all the scenery was there. So why is it not showing up? Weird. Anyway, we'll check it out later. Yeah. Welcome to Wellington. It doesn't look that great, but welcome to Wellington. Right, one more flight. So, one more tune. So we're gonna do. We'll stick with the A400 just because we can be bothered changing at this point, and we're gonna fly into Nelson. So we're gonna have to put up with a little audio popping for a little while. We'll just book that in. We'll get started straight away. So see if we can get back on track to have another wee run of 10s. Although this will be a difficult landing because Nelson's like a really tight short runway. Wait for me. Okay, Disco, no worries, mate. Do I have multiplayer on? If I've got multiplayer on, Disco, it'll be in. I'll be on the West Europe server. Usually in 2020 or 24, I'm in West Europe. Multiplayer, yeah, West Europe, yeah, because that's the closest, it's the quickest ping. So, which is odd, even though I'm in Australia. Newsky traffic. Yes, Newsky traffic is on. Yes. So if you want to use Newsky, that's fine. Okay. Sim brief is done, so let's hit start on that, and then let's jump in. So Barrow's already set. Let's get Navigraph done. Also want to get the banner updated, so we're going to Nelson, which is, I think it's is it NZLS? Nope. NZNS. Alright, okay, that. So it's just across, it's literally just across it's only 70 miles over across the islands. So it shouldn't take too long. Yes, mate, I can open the call if you want. Hello. Hello. Hang on a second. I need to remap that one. Where is it? Shit. Hang on. Stay there, mate. Stay there. Say something now. Oh, that's not working either. Hang on. Huh. I can hear you, but chat won't be able to hear you because. Yeah. No. Can you hear me? Yeah. No, I can hear you. I can hear you, but It's not. That's not the issue. The issue is I need to map it to stream because I've moved things around. It's not picking up. So give me a second. No, it doesn't work that way for me. So I need to get rid of because it's a Windows source, I think. Is it Windows source? Which one is it? I'm trying to find the source here. I'll just set a new one. Application audio. Alright, Discord. Shift C. Fuck, it's not there. It's not coming up. It's not bringing up the... Hang on. Oh, that's fucked. Try it now. Balls. Right. Let me see. So it's- oh, got it. Okay, it was labeled wrong. Right, got it. Sit now. Right, so if I move.
You see me in multiplayer?
Hang on, let me just move this over here. Hang on. Try to say something again.
Hello.
All right, we're good. Okay. Right, can I see you in multiplayer? Where are you? No. Just use Newsky. Right, let's jump back in.
Oh,
So
I can't find the A400 in Newsky.
you can't find the A400 in Newsky. Oh, yeah, just do a free flight. Don't worry about doing a shadow.
It's not working either like that either.
Is that because? Where would that be? Are you on Newsky beta?
Yeah.
Don't know what the story is or that. Doesn't matter though. You don't need it. You don't need to fly the A400. Or yeah, sorry, what I mean is. Yeah. Okay. No, hang on. That's weird. I can see you've popped up on Newsky here, on the list, but I don't see your plane. I don't see you yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Where I?
Right, let's get this thing sorted out. So, import.
Why is my plane starting up if
Import.
I'm not even telling it to start?
It's a sim, mate. Shite. It's broken.
No, like all the
101,
engine lever
762.
switches are automatically on.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. Okay, so let's go to init, request. Choose to be able to fly the A400 even if someone was taking it. It's definitely not a scheduled flight. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, heck like. But I think, Disco, are you saying that whenever you try and start the flight, it doesn't let you load it in Newsky?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. No, it's not letting me. It's not finding an aircraft.
When you go to search for the aircraft, maybe type it in.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't work like that.
Right.
Like
so,
I tried that. It didn't work.
Huh. So when you go, like book flight, for instance, or not book flight.
Yeah.
Because there's an achievement, right? So when you go to the award and you hit the wee, oh, you gotta click on cargo, not passenger, cargo.
I'm an idiot.
Yep, it's a cargo plane. You know the two options you get for the award?
Yeah.
Yeah.
NZWN.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, runway 16. Oops, runway 16. We're not gonna do sets and stars, just gonna go direct. And runway
There
2.
it is.
Yeah. There's one where I was a bit red. We'll do a star actually.
Get the OFP.
Lobs 2A. Actually, do we need a star? Yeah, we'll do a star. Okay. And let's kill that. Alright, good to go. Fuel and load. So we are 101.3 28. Block fuel 7.6. That's a lot for where we're going. And then our performance, let's get that in.
Start flight. Okay, flight is started.
Altitude 15,000.
Nav on Sherman.
And beacon's on, and we're gonna start up where we are. So let's go.
Denver.
Right, lovely.
Init request.
Right.
There it goes. Departure.
So here's a question. See the audio blipping? Is it just me hearing that, or can you hear it on stream as well?
I can hear it on my side.
Okay, no worries.
It's the 1 qubit. Love sea turns.
Right, not your flaps. Let's get that off. Get that off. Get all this shit on.
Destination.
Let's roll.
Departure. Runway.
Taxi lights. Can't believe that scenery didn't load. Weird.
What's the Q&A?
Tell you what, we're going to actually pause. 1026. We're going to pause that music for a moment, and we're going to do some different music. Let's go for. Something like this. Ooh, what's a bit loud?
Constraint.
It's not even working anyway. Fuck, I gotta remap all this audio.
Now let's get this engine started. I shouldn't be too far behind you.
I might have dampened people that are outside of that. That's not the song I want. Hang on. I think it's this one. Right, let's get rolling. Oh, look at this. Holy shit. What the the state of that? Fuck me. Stay still. That's just embarrassing, that is. Fucking not looking that good. Right, landing lights and strobies on.
Approaching. 1,
For fuck's
6.
sake. Standard programmability, old programmability only has that resolution. The standard, yeah.
On runway. 1, 6.
That's the. Is that because I'm on the public sim update 1?
Meters remaining.
Hope that music's not too loud. Looks loud. What about there, I think? NSA, don't think NSA invested. Ah, okay, gotcha. Let me know about those the music audio levels. Oh, that's alright. That's original music you're hearing, recorded by myself. It's a song about me coming to Australia, actually. Right. I'm good to go. Disco, how far away are you?
My aircraft doesn't even want to move.
Chocks off.
Yep, everything's off.
Give it a good bit of welly on the throttle.
I put it on toga, not even moving.
Oh. Throttle calibrated?
Yep. the power thing on the engine screen's not even moving.
I think your plane's broken, mate.
This this what annoys me.
Welcome to any builds. The near US cities are free flown by Bing, recently with low-flying aircraft. New Zealand and Oz are fairly old data, yeah. Yeah, actually, now I think about it, like, the New Zealand and Australian updates were like World Update 2 or something, wasn't it? Hasn't been done in quite a while. Right, let's go, I'm out of here.
I gotta go. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
No worries. Oh, that was a fucking beautiful takeoff. Not even Google Maps and Bing Maps. The photogrammetry isn't better. Or even on Google Maps, right? A nice takeoff. Right, on our way to Nelson, so we'll be there in about 10 minutes. It's not very far. Also 15,000? No, I don't think so. Let's go to 8. Annoys me because I like flying around Brisbane. Half of Brisbane City is cut off there for grammetry. I guess Brisbane only map part of their super data. Yeah. Well, Belfast, where I'm from, missed out entirely. Where I'm from, where we live. So, which is unfortunate. Because I do want to take a Hilo or a Huey, sorry, and fly it around the likes of Belfast and stuff. Can't do that though. Well, you can, but it's, you know. Oh. Hang on. Shit. I think we might have had a significant failure here. It just froze. Like, the fuck? Bollocks. I don't mean the sim froze, I mean the computer is frozen. Fucking hell. Why did it do that? So this is the NVIDIA driver problem that I've been reading about. So yeah, fuck me. There's nothing to do about that. I can't go back to the December's driver. This is what the driver's been doing. Apparently, it's been causing all sorts of freezes and stuff. So that is unfortunate. Well, the only way of sorting this out is doing a hard reset. Which I'm not gonna bother doing the flight then. So it is what it is. Well, there we go. That was almost a good stream. That's the last 2 streams in a row. Yeah, they put out the hotfix, but I've stayed away from it, Edelman, because I'm going to try it now, obviously. But I've stayed away from it because I've heard it's not good either. So that's 2 streams in a row. We've had something like this. The last stream was more of a sim issue. This is definitely a driver issue, which is shit. But good news is we can go over and see a real streamer. And this particular streamer, I've never rated them. I don't think I've ever rated them. Maybe once. Because normally I'm working at this time of the day when he's on, and very, very occasionally I get to check out a stream when I'm working from home. But you know, let me just restart this machine while I'm talking here. Hang on. So it did that on me the other day as well. That's a pity about the. That's a pity. So yeah, so this is the 50 series drivers. or the 50 series with the current drivers. It's not good. Like it's fucking not good. I've been reading a bit about it, and it's terrible. Um, the 5090 recommended drivers two versions back. I was on that one, and yeah, so heck, like I was on that one, right, and it was actually fine. So what I need to do now is I think I need to do a complete DDU and put it back on again. So I think I'm on or I was on was it the 50 or the 57683? I think that was working fine. It was something like that. But I've tried a few of them. They're all causing the same fucking problem. So yeah, it's a bit shit. But anyway, it's restarting now, so we're back. But yeah, I'll not bother redoing the sim. What I'll do is I'll update this driver, and then I'm going to download Star Citizen, and so Elwin, if you're around, I'm going to jump into that for a little while, and get it back up and going again once I update this driver. But yeah, that's a pity. I was really looking forward to flying back into Nelson because it's a cracking wee airport to fly into, but I'll do that again another time. The one just before the hotfix is bad and can damage your GPU. Right, well hang on, let's see. So I don't think I'm on that one, right? I think I come off that one. So let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go back over here for a second. So if I jump back in there, and then I do this, I do that, and I do that. Oh, wait a minute. Up the way. Oh, fuck, what's going on here? Ah, fucking hell, what the fuck is this? Ah, fuck away off, will ya? Right. Why is that not picking up? Device not connected. Bullshit, it's not connected. This one. There we go. Okay, get rid of that. Right, so the driver that I'm on is 57602, right? Ignore the fact I've got the NVIDIA app. I had it, got it back. I didn't have it. It's not making much difference. Okay, so NVIDIA drivers. NVIDIA drivers. Search. 560 is the GPU melting one. Oh, balls. Actually, hang on. Wait a minute. Why am I on 5602? 57602. Why am I on that? I shouldn't be. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm not on it. Look. Install. Update available. Sorry, that's the latest one. I'm not on the latest one. The latest one I'm on is 57283. Right. So the one before that. Are you saying go back to 57270? Was that I was on that and it was unstable as well. It disables your GPU fans. Okay, well my fans have still been running. 57615 is the latest and greatest. That's the hotfix, is it? But I've heard there's issues with the hotfix element. I've been reading about issues with that as well. And if I try and go back to the December one, it's not compatible with the GPU, so I can't go back to that. The hotfix is said to be bad too. Yeah, I agree. I'll go back to popcorn. Fucking yeah, I know, Tony. Fuck's sake. So I've just had a complete system freeze. So I reckon I'll go back to February. The last evil one is before the melting one. Right, so basically what you're saying is all I'm going with J2. So Element, you're on a 4090, I'm on a 5090, right? So big difference. I didn't have any problems and don't have any problems on the 4090. Like just for context, the streaming PC is currently on the latest driver and it's no problem at all, right? So it's impacting the 50 series cards more than anything else. So what I needed to get. I think I need to get. I'm gonna go back to February. Let's go back to February, right? I haven't tried that one yet. So I'll install this one. Luckily, so far, no issues. Yeah, the 4090's been fine and has been fine for the whole year, right? On each driver update, there's been no problem. It's only the 50 it's been causing problems. What happened there? Where'd that go? Oh, right. Close that. Run that. I might have to DDU it properly, like, but we'll just run this for now as a cleaning stuff for the moment and see what happens. But anyway, right. Okay, two things. One, Element, if you're around, I'm gonna jump in the Star Citizen. If you're not, that's okay, no worries. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I'm gonna come back tonight, at around about probably 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I think I'll probably do. I'm gonna take that driver off, that audio driver off. I'll probably do 2020, given I'm having issues in 24, and also I'm not sure what flights we're gonna do yet, but I'll work something out. I might do a 777 maybe, because I haven't flown that in a while and I kind of fancy it. But yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, Alan, I was on, or heck, like I was on the NVIDIA Reddit 2 nights ago reading about all this, and I was also on the other Reddit one that they've got as well, which is kind of like an unofficial NVIDIA one too. And I was specifically looking for the best driver, and they said the best driver was the one that I was on, which is not true at all. Yep, no worries, I have no problem at all. So yeah, I don't know, it's all fucked. So there's a few issues. I'm having a few problems, as you can see, with the Sims and drivers and Windows updates, and I don't know, maybe it's just my turn to fucking get it at the moment. So what do you do? Yeah, 50 series shit show. I know, and this is why I didn't want to go to the 50 series, but here we are. Restarting in less than, we'll just restart now. Okay, so that's all good. Right, let me go and raid someone. So we're gonna go over to Planet, because I think I've maybe raided them once, and I don't normally get to hang out in his chat very often. I want to do, it's usually pretty chill. It's pretty good fun, actually. So let's see. So first of all, thank you for everyone who hung out. Thanks for your patience with the stuttering and the fucking audio popping and the sim crashes and fucking hell. It's just I think I'm just gonna have a run of that for a little while. So I don't think there's much I can do about it at the moment. There's a lot of things out of my control. So we'll just have to suck it up. But thanks very much for hanging out. Hang out for the raid anyway, and I'll as I say, I'll be back tonight for a couple of hours, and we'll see how it go. And you guys have a good day. Take care. Thank you very much for hanging out this morning with me. It was I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed the chat. Enjoyed the as I say, I would have been sitting here doing this anyway. So I did enjoy it. So thank you. And it also was good to get that's actually probably like the first or proper couple of flights I've done with the new screen and stuff too. So yep, it's been good. Right guys, I'll catch yous tonight, and you have a good day and take care, and we're going to see Planet Neutral. Catch yous later.